right, everyone, many thanks to you for joining us on this session on Aneke Television today. My name is Chris Anibogo. As you may well know that the 36th Enugu International Trade Fair, which is an annual ritual as far as business promotion in Nigeria, Southeast Enugu is concerned, I just come to an end here in Enugu State. Well, lots of businesses actually participated. We saw the level of governmental involvement and promotion as well. But today we have the honor of being joined on the show by the Director General of the Enugu Chamber of Commerce, Industries, Finance and Agriculture on the show today.
We just concluded the 36th edition of the Enugu International Trade Fair. The closing ceremony held on the 14th of April 2025. And interestingly and honestly, it was a super experience, a super outing. For the first time in the recent years, we were able to host large and big companies in Enugu, all thanks to His Excellency Dr. Ndubisi Pitamba, whose activities in the city, whose programs in the city has made it that people are getting more interested in coming to Enugu to know what is happening in Enugu. And the chamber, our leadership in the chamber, the current leadership of the chamber, has refused to deviate from the plans and programs of the state government. The leadership of the chamber, led by Sir Odega Jidong, the president of HESIMA, is focused and has queued into the developmental program of the state government. And working in that scene, we were able to attract a number of big companies to Enugu this year. So the fair was very successful, and we are glad that it happened.
Were there challenges? Beginning from the planning stage all through to the execution? We understand the trade fair ran for 10 days from 4th to 14th April 2025. I don't know, where the challenges?
Of course, we are in Nigeria.
So what are the
even beyond Nigeria, even in advanced nations, there is no place you won't see challenges. And knowing how our economy in Nigeria is, the economic situation of the country, and the trade fair is a core economic activity, you should know that there should be challenges. However, those challenges, we refuse to allow them, stop us. We refuse to allow them reduce our energy. Okay. Yeah, we ensure that our energy overcomes the challenges. Yeah, many companies, that should have been in the fair could not make it because, one, most of them are having issues with, having products that they can come to exhibit at the fair. They were willing to come, but, ability to access foreign exchange, ability to access dollar to be able to bring in their raw materials and what have you, has affected many companies. And it affected the number of companies we had expected to be at the fair. Beyond that also, the issue of electricity, high cost of electricity and high cost of diesel, and affected our income seriously. So it's also a challenge for us because we want to organize the fair in a way that cost of participation will be very low, so that even small businesses can be able to participate. But we must, ask participants to pay at least for us to be able to take care of our head. And in doing that, it's not just easy. There are also challenges getting traffic to the trade fair complex is a major challenge. Driving traffic to the trade fair complex. That trade fair complex used to be here, where we have our office now. But because we are growing, and because the government feels we need to have a permanent site, we moved to the permanent site. Though when we moved to the area where we have our permanent site, the area was not well developed. But currently, the area is developed, well built up, people are living around there. But how to drag traffic to that area is an issue, considering that it is an area that looks like it is outskirts of the major municipal town or major Enugu city. So it's an issue. We were thinking that the CNG buses of the government that we're expecting should have started working before then. So yes, so we were looking at if we can have routes of the CNG going along that Gulf Estate area so that people can be able to access that place.
How are you able to, sail through these challenges? One, the Enugu International Trade Fair should be the third across the Federation.
Is even the second.
The second.
Yes, after Lagos International Trade Fair, the next should be Enugu. In the Kaduna. Yeah, Kaduna. Then Abuja recently, because of its status as the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja has the right now to organize an international trade fair. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if that's the case, we expect that there should be some level of funding by the federal government. Isn't that what it should be?
Okay, thank you very much.
So to help the Chamber of Commerce to be able to facilitate what they need to do.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. I'm sure you have visited or you were at the Enugu International Trade Fair.
Of course.
You can see the complex. That place, development started, I think, in 1999 or thereabout. As we speak, federal government investment in that place is just about 8 or 10% or 8% of what it should be, the total development plan.
Which is a problem.
It's a big problem. It's a big problem. That is why when you come to our fair, you see that virtually all you see, or greater percentage of what you see, will be makeshift structures, not permanent structures for exhibitors. So, and that affects the cost of participation. But all thanks to the present governor of Enugu State, at least he has been able to deal with issue of road network around and inside the trade fair complex.
Okay.
And queuing in his plan, like I said earlier, the president of the chamber also decided to do the first 3,000 square meter exhibition hall. In fact, the chamber decided to take the bull by its horn, not waiting for the federal government to invest again in that complex. We're no more waiting for those promises that you are not hoping to get. So the chamber president now started the development of a 3,000 square meter exhibition hall, which currently is about 70% at the completion level, and he assured exhibitors at the closing ceremony that by August this year, that building will be ready, fully air conditioned, so that next year people will use it for trade fair.
Could you talk to us about the prospects that come with the trade fair? Why must people keep coming to the trade fair? Is it necessary?
Yes, very necessary. One company, Bivon Ricks, they are into production of. They are the sole. They have patent right for distribution of Ricks perfume and confettis. They were at the trade fair. When they came, distributors came to buy their products. They said to distributors, we're not selling to you. We want to sell to users, end users. So for them, it's a place to take feedback from end users.
As the DG of SMA, I want you to look to the camera and talk to our people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. Like you said, the 37th Enugu International Trade Fair has been scheduled. It's holding from March 20th to March 30th. That is 30th of March, 20th of March to 30th of March 2026 at same venue. So many people have asked us to move it to another venue, but we said no. We have to develop that venue.
Because of that location?
Yes, we have to develop.
It's off time.
But we have to make things happen there. Once things begin to happen there, keep sugar anywhere, and we'll go there. So what we are doing in the chamber is to bring sugar to that place so that all the ants in Enugu, in the form of the citizens, will come down to that place.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Uchemba, the DG of SMA Enugu, for finding time to talk with us on Naked Television.
Thank you, sir.
And we hope and wish that better days will come.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. You're a great man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Naked TV, we're grateful.
Yes, of course. It's still appreciating you and appreciating us as well. So until come your way again, keep watching on Naked Television. My name is Chris, and bye.